How are you? I'm going to do, never done a video, 2020 birding review from this year, which was a good year for birding for me. Due to my back issues, I can only go within an hour, probably, of driving from here. So, I had a good year though. I'm going to go over the birds that I saw this year. First I'm going to go over regulars, and then I'm going to go over my lifers list, which was good this year. So, I saw greater white-fronted geese, cackling geese, Canadian geese, Ross's geese, snow geese, blue morph, trumpeter swan, mute swan, wood duck, mallards, American black duck, blue-winged teal, northern shoveler, redhead ring-necked duck, greater and lesser scout, common goldeneye, bufflehead, hooded, common, and red-breasted mergansers. Getting into some different kind of birds here: ring-necked pheasant, wild turkey, horned grebe, pied-billed grebe, American white pelicans, double-crested cormorants, American bittern, great blue heron, great egret, green heron. Now we're going to get the raptors: turkey vulture, osprey, Cooper's hawk, northern harrier, red-tailed hawks, rough-leg hawk, bald eagles, whooping crane, which is the rarest bird in North America. I saw 4 of those this year in the Starved Rock area, so that was cool. Sandhill crane, American coots, killdeer, black neck stilt, greater and lesser yellowlegs, solitary, spotted, pictorial sandpipers, long-billed dowitcher, American woodcock, Franklin's gull, ring-billed gull, herring gull, Caspian tern, rock pigeons, mourning dove. Get into the owls now. I saw several different kind of owls this year, which is my, probably my favorites. First favorite, snowy, of course. So saw those. Great horned owl, barred owl, eastern screech owl, red and gray ones. There's a red morph one, and northern saw-whet. Saw one of those. Belted kingfisher. Here's the woodpeckers: red-headed, red-bellied, downy, hoary woodpecker, pileated woodpecker, northern flicker. Also saw a lot of American crestals. I saw some today. Actually went today looking for snowy owls. Found one. That's in my area this year. But American crestals are the smallest falcon. I saw a lot of those. Eastern wood pewee, eastern phoebe, eastern kingbird, northern shrike, blue jays, common raven, American crow, tree swallow, black-capped chickadee, tufted titmouse, white-breasted nuthatch, brown creeper, Carolina wren, house wren, sedge wren, blue-gray gnatcatcher, golden and ruby-crowned kinglets, hermit thrush, great cheek thrush, American robin, eastern bluebird, gray catbird, brown thrasher, European starling, cedar waxwings, snow buntings, Lapland longspurs. I'm going to get to the warblers I saw this year. 5 were new ones. They'll be on my lifer list next, but I saw northern water thrush, prothonotary, black and white, orange crown, Nashville, common yellowthroat, American redstart, Cape May, Magnolian, blackberryan, blackpoll, bay-breasted. A couple more. Warblers: palm warbler, yellow rump warbler, chestnut-sided warbler, eastern towhee, American tree sparrow, field sparrow, chipping sparrow, song sparrow, dark-eyed juncos, white-throated sparrow, northern cardinal, scarlet tanager, rose-breasted grosbeak, indigo bunting, and dickcissels, common grackle, red-winged blackbird, yellow-headed blackbird, brown-headed cowbird, eastern meadowlark, orchard oriole, Baltimore oriole was cool. It was the first ones I've had at my house ever, and the feeders out back. So I had 3 males, 3 females this year for a couple weeks, so that was cool. House finch, American goldfinch, house sparrows, red-breasted nuthatch, which was at my feeder too, which I've never had one in the backyard here. Warbling vireo, tundra swan, northern pintail, ruddy duck, green-winged teal, which are ducks. Only the second Merlin I've ever seen, which was neat. It's a little raptor. Common loon, common redpoll, and a horned lark. So I saw 189 different birds this year, which is not bad because I didn't go out of the area too much here. So let's do the lifers, and then I'm going to do my top 10 lifers that I saw this year. Great Kiskadee, Western Tanager, Black Scoter, Pacific Loon, White-winged Scoter, White-winged Crossbill, Short-eared Owls, Purple Finch, Yellow-throated Vireo, House Finch with a lot of white feathers on it, red, and Wilson's Pharaohlopes, which were neat. American Avocet is another bird I've been trying to find for a long time, so I'm glad I found this year. Pine Siskin was at my feeder this year. That's a lifer, so that was cool. Western Grebe, Yellow-bellied Sapsucker, Eastern Screech Owl, Yellow-billed Cuckoo, Eurasian Collared Dove, Sora, Hudsonian Godwit, Sumpelated Sandpiper, Least Sandpiper, Short-billed Dowitcher, Black Terns, Summer Tanager, and a Broadwing Hawk. So the warblers, I saw 5 different new ones, which would be a yellow-throated, a black-throated green, yellow-breasted chat, northern parula, and a black-throated blue. Henslow Sparrow, Lincoln Sparrow, Swamp Sparrow, Townsend Solitaire, black-bellied whistling ducks, yellow-bellied flycatcher, willow flycatcher, least flycatcher, Hammond's flycatcher, and a marsh wren. So that's cool. So now I'm going to go over my top 10, and I got pictures of my top 10 here. So we're going to start with number 10. I'll flip this through, hopefully it works, which is Pine Siskin. So that was the one that was out at my feeder. It's number 10 for me this year, which was cool, being at the house. Number 9 is these black-bellied whistling ducks. Those are supposed to be way south in Texas area and southern. They migrate through here, but they're rare to see. So that was cool. Number 8 is this Western Grebe, which I had to drive about an hour to find this off of 39. Never seen one, so it's a good bird. Number 7 is a White-winged Scoter. Here's that one. They eat mussels, so shells and all. So this thing was at a lake north of Naperville. It was there for a couple weeks feeding on the mussels. So that was number 7. Number 6 is a Pacific Loon, which shouldn't be near here either. So there's Pacific Loon. That was a cool one to find. Next is Short-eared Owls, which is probably the best shot I've gotten the last couple weeks. I actually saw this last Sunday, I think, a week ago. Short-eared Owls. Henslow Sparrow, which this was out at Goose Lake Prairie. It's a cool and rare one because it's mostly in the prairies, and the prairie land, of course, as we know, is disappearing. American Avocet. It's a cool bird. That's the one I've been chasing for 4 years. Go to Montrose in Chicago, they're there. But usually they're there, and then I go up the next day and they're gone. So